minister cabinet secretary ni yeye sasa ndo anaangalia, ana oversee the whole project in line to the government.
You know why I've asked those two things? Last year during debate ya finance 2023, I saw hiyo nini ya housing, the levy, ilileta shida. And the PS for housing and whatever, that fat man, you remember him? He was really struggling to defend that. Ukumbuki? He was really struggling. Like he was struggling. And in my mind I was like, wait.
I remember. Alikuwa CS kweli, alikuwa PS.
PS, sindo nasema. That PS was really struggling too. And no one was like, wait. Si wase walete tu the CS na explain. Juu who mse hata yeye ile anasema
nini. Wacha nikushow. Sasa huyo mse PS ndo anajua hizo vitu. Yeye ndo anafaa kwa anajua hizo vitu vizuri in depth. CS ana oversee. CS anapata information from PS. So unajua how trickle down effect happens. So there's someone ikikuja ikipanda. So collectively what that ministry has gathered ndo chenye CS ataenda akikaa kwa cabinet secretary atambia president, this is what we come up with.
Another thing that ilifanyika kwa hiyo statement pili ya President Ruto, he said so when Ruto asked how he was going, when Ruto was asked how he was going to achieve development, now that Kenyans have rejected the finance bill 2024, MPs behind him started laughing and yelling, maendeleo gani si mumekataa? In fact, Kimani Ichung'wah, the leader of majority, was just like, tulieni. What was your take on that? Because me, honestly, it pissed me off.
It actually pissed me off, but I was happy that Kimani Ichung'wah yeye ndo alisema sisi ni watu wa KFC na nini. Alikuwa toned down to listening,
because you can only notice the moment when President Ruto go and see that part when you said we have decided to withdraw endo angalia sura ya Kimani Ichung'wah.
Aliangalia chini.
Aliangalia chini.
Nilimwona alafu akampiga.
Because their clapping was a perfect display of when a rich man farts, the poor will always clap. Because sasa ni kama wanataka kuicheza kama hero.
Angalia vile aliingia. President anaingia. Everyone is up there clapping.
Hata nilikuwa nimesahau. Aliingia ni kama mse fulani wa WWE. Wanamklapia. Why were they clapping?
Alafu ndo nakwambia walikuwa wanasema state capture in the previous regime. Now we have a true state captured parliament. Number one, hakuna vile president atasema hii levy iwekwe ama hivi finance bill iwekwe, alafu amendments ziende zifanyiwe wapi?
State House.
Kwa sababu amendments zote zinafaa zifanyiwe kwa parliament.
True.
Na hata hiyo stage amendment iko imefika. Si ndo ilikuwa hii last week. Nyinyi mshasikiza kelele zenye tumepiga. Ati wanasema tumesikiza vile mmesema, tumeamua tufanye aje? Tufanye amendments. But hiyo public participation ilifanywa hata kabla hiyo motion ikuwe tabled kwa parliament. So kama kuna kitu yote mngesikiza then.
Unajua, I don't think people had to die. People had for this thing to be withdrawn. Aki, by last week Thursday, intelligence yetu ni kama iko chini. I might agree also with regard.
Nakwambia.
By last week Thursday, it was clear enough that people don't want any amendments na kitu. They want it scrapped yote.
Mtu pia nasikilia uchungu sana. Kuna mse fulani, kuna fala fulani anaitwa Lord Ibrahim pale Twitter.
Lord Mutai.
Lord Mutai. Namhurumia sana.
That guy takes L's, man.
On Wednesday, on Thursday, to overpower police. And because we were peaceful, we didn't even get to parliament. Tulisema tu ni sawa. Itumawachia. Wacha tuende home. Alirudi hapa akasema yeye na his fat friend ati niaje, kwani nyinyi hii ndio time mngeenda bunge, ati you had not overpowered the police.
The police.
And we are saying, boss,
we
were
did
peaceful.
ni tu we were peaceful.
We were peaceful. Tulipigwa tear gas ngapi hiyo usiku?
So many.
The
Mpaka
most tear
zikaisha.
gas zenye tulikula ilikuwa on Thursday last week. Hata si Tuesday. Tuesday tulikula mingi lakini zikukuwa mingi sana. Juu watu walikuwa wengi. So tuligawana the whole city.
Man, kila mtu
from every corner.
Do you feel the president threw the MPs that voted yes under the bus?
He did not, because hata speech yake ilikuwa hypocritical. And number 2, bado tumekuwa played kwa sababu finance bill ama bill yote ikishafika the third stage na ikue matured for ascension na president aseme I will not ascend to it, it will automatically become a law after 14 days. Sindio? Sahi angalia MPs wa Garissa wapi so walikuwa shaenda. Hata by the time walikuwa wanaenda kupitisha ile motion ya military ikuje isaidie kutushika. Unaona? MPs wengi walikuwa washatoka kwa sababu walikuwa wameshapewa recess.
Na recess ni mpaka 23rd.
Look at how many days are those. 14 days. Wengine wanasema 21 days. Hata kama 21 days already zitakuwa zimeshapita. So that will automatically become a law.
So Finance Bill 2024 it's still alive because president hana powers za withdraw.
Na anaweza recommend tu asemeniaje.
That thing has to be withdrawn by the person who tabled it and that was Kuria Kimani. Yeye alikuwa the sponsor of the bill.
Yeye ndo chair wa budget committee.
Na yeye anafaa kwenda withdraw.
He's automatically the person to withdraw it.
Funny enough, ni during the withdrawal, hawezi enda tu withdraw. He has to state reasons and people have to debate on. Oh my goodness.
So wametucheza tu ni vile people are saying ati tusiendelee kuandamana, which by yesterday I was like tusha win so tutulie. But after
carefully analyzing
it, nikaona bro, sindo tutachukua L hapa tusipochunga. Sindo tutachukua L.
So even before the MPs laughed at development, I came across something now. The SHIF transition team is planning to suspend 1st July 2024 rollout of SHIF due to ICT system readiness. The team recommends that the countrywide continue with the NHIF system while revising regulations. Do you know why? The estimated cost of the new ICT system would have cost 5 billion.
And we already have a system for NHIF.
So this 5 billion that will not after to roll out SHIF, so we just take it and to ingize it kwa NHIF and we continue. Like ni logic rahisi.
Revamp
NHIF. Hivyo tu.
Revamp NHIF. Hiyo tu ndo kitu simple yenye tunafaa to do. Cut down on these useless costs. Unaenda kufurnish nyumba yenye ilikuwa furnished less than 3 years ago with 1 billion shillings.
Man,
for what?
So do you feel the tension between Rigathi, Ruto and Nordin is genuine amidst them playing us?
Okay, so wewe ndo umeniambia apparently bado Rigiji yako na grudge na nani?
Rigiji na Nurhaj wako na grudge because Nurhaj was responsible for his whatever.
But na feel hivi, I could be wrong. Ever since the new constitution, that is ever since Ruto came to power, it is so difficult to have a deputy in this country. Kwa sababu number 1, he is your deputy. Both of you are elected,
not that you can fire. Oh, by the way, does the president have powers to fire?
But Rigiji can resign or Rigiji can be impeached. Hizo vitu mbili zinaweza fanyika.
Rumors was that Moses Kuria was going to sponsor a bill to impeach Rigiji.
But But let me tell you, the moment you impeach Rigiji, he goes with the 47% votes he came with. Unajua hivyo? And when that happens, it is so easy to have a vote of no confidence with this government, because already he came with 47% of your 51% votes. So here's what happens. Umbaki na 4%. Hii 4% tutafanya nao nini? Mtu mwingine alikuwa na 49%.
Umesema vote of no confidence. Remember, I came across a clip of Musalia Mudavadi back in 2004, 2005, thereabout, when the finance bill also had problems. He said, the moment a finance bill imeangushwa ama imekataliwa na wananchi, it means the people have no confidence in you. And that, as a president, it means you should resign because there is no confidence. People seeing the way you are running things is... Do you think Ruto can resign?
Ruto can't. That man is so full of himself and he wants power forever. Na unaona zile conversations zilikuwa zinatokea ati ni aje, let's give him 7 years term badala ya 5 years. Usidhani hizo zinatoka tu from
sinazanga huko.
Unajua ndodogi umemse mwenyewe hayuko,
ashayambia actually mwenyewe anatembea naye ako tu hapo kwa nini,
anaunga tu na hiyo dogi. Sasa anaiambia haya uma huyo.
So someone said that we should forgive William Ruto and try to move on. Ferdinand Omondi, a journalist, said this. Remember the lies, remember the arrogance, remember the abductions, remember the tear gas, remember the shootings, remember the brains splattered on Parliament Street. Every time you see them physically on Alden, every time they open their mouths, just remember that.
I totally agree that we should not turn a blind eye to what has happened to us. It could have been you.
That
it could have been me. Unajua, we could have been somewhere just drinking water.
And actually, Githurai could have actually been maltunaishi.
Githurai could have been anywhere else. So we should not turn a blind eye to what has really happened to this mpaka leo. And like I told you, 2027 was decided last week on Tuesday.
I feel ataiba. So speaking about 2027, let me find something here. People are asking, how will Ruto be remembered? How will you remember Ruto? And then
seeing brains of a young person on the
Parliament
road.
Parliament Road. So this was someone's response on how Ruto will be remembered. Ruto will be remembered in history as a trapper and oppressor endorsed by the church. And the problem is the church has failed to recognize its role in all of it. Why did the church guys go and meet Ruto at night again?
Unajua churches zimekuwa ni kama the political brokers of today, modern age politics. Kwa sababu even when we were calling them out and we were saying, ndio mmeleta hii gava, you should be able to tell them when they are going wrong. And the government and the churches were quiet about it. When you were being killed, the churches were quiet about it.
Wajasema anything mpaka sasa.
Wajasema kitu yote. So sasa hii wanataka ku sanctify ama ku sanitize Ruto's actions. Warudi churches waseme sasa unaona kiongozi mzuri ni mwenye anasikiza wananchi na rais amesikiza wananchi, tunamshukuru. But aingefika hapo.
Na tunafaa kumshukuru kwanza kwa nini?
Aingefika hapo. Ndo nasema, so that is the narrative that the churches have been given
to drive. Na sidhani kama itakuwa easy on them.
Alafu
hizi kusimama hapo mbele na kuambia watu we want to thank the president.
Yeah, but I really wish that this anger will stay in us till 2027. Bro, I really pray that this anger doesn't fade away.
People will never forget. Your brains took a parliament.
See,
that one people should never.
There's one guy whose whole head was shattered. The whole head, like ilikuwa tu porridge.
now the family will have to recognize him na maybe if he had tattoo,
hajakuwa
clothes,
recognized bado. Apparently, he didn't carry any
ID
with them. So people are just, na ndio kwa maana ulikuwa unaona kila siku na insist let's take a photo of ourselves before and post before tuingie kwa maandamano, so that if your brain is shattered
but maandamano inafaa kufikia hapo kweli, because I honestly feel hii kitu haifai kufikia hapo. Polisi ndio huleta violence during maandamano.
Bana, this government blew our brains off, man, literally. And but cops wanafaa pia wakuwe tu in check. Kuna mmoja wao was murdered with the same sniper.
Me, I wanted to feel sorry for that cop, but
na kuna mwingine brother yake aliuliwa.
And he cried.
Baka he resigned on the spot.
Na huyo mwenye brother yake aliuliwa, his brother was in civilian clothes shooting people until pia mistakenly ikampata.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't care.
We don't care.
We are sorry for the comrade who went for his brother. Like, I am so sorry, and I feel bad that he died.
Do you feel people have been compromised? Because that has been talk of the town, that kumekuwa na watu wamekuwa compromised na watu wameitwa na government, because as we speak there are people pushing, it's on Thursday, there are people pushing that the protest should go on. Other towns wameanza na kuna watu wanasema it should not go on.
Personally, mi na feel kunaweza kuwa na chances za wasee kuitwa kando kwa sababu the leadership of the demonstration was not clear.
So this thing had no leader.
So sisi wenye tuko ndani, we know we didn't have a leader. But unajua kuna tu wasee wenye ni self-centered. They would want to be the leaders, they would want to take that mantle of saying I was the leader. We were the leaders. So I think kuna wasee amongst us waliitwa. But pia mi na feel so leo naweza enda maandamano. Sasa ni shooting at
11 minutes to 12.
So mi naweza enda maybe
2-ish
30 minutes hivi 1 hour. I can go, but nitaenda kwa sababu na feel we were played. Siendi kwa sababu ati hatuja win, tuliwin.
And mi sioni kama in case tuende it should not be the march to status.
No.
Tunafaa kivyangu we should go to just honor the people who lost their lives during this thing.
Yeah, so what I wanted to do was just to buy flowers
and just to drop them in town.
Hiyo tu ndio nilikuwa nataka kwenda kudo. That I wanted it to be as peaceful. Hata nikienda solo, I don't care, kwa sababu that was my purpose for that day.
Okay.
Just drop flowers for the comrades whose brains were on the road.
And for every comrade who lost their lives, to their relatives, our sincere condolences.
Yeah.
May they rest in peace, and may we never forget, man. May we never forget where as a country tuliingia. That was some dark days.
Yeah.
We still have conversations. Days to come, we'll still reflect, because as time goes by ndo tuna realize okay, hivi ndo ingefanya. And to politicians, I can imagine it doesn't have to get to this, man.
No, it doesn't. And for the young people out there, you see, the little victory we got was because of our unity.
That should not.
The narrative that we've started pushing out there, that so and so has been paid, so and so has been compromised, is literally dividing us. We should not let it be the sole goal of why we were out there. We were there for a purpose. We win, we lose. We win, we lose as a unity, like as a unit, as a whole, as a family. We are all Kenyans, man. We are all Kenyans, and Kenya is our business.
Nice. So that was us. That was Podpec episode 15. We hope we go back to normalcy, where we discuss relationship stuff here and there and all these things. Man, we need development. MPs wacheni kucheka. That was a very serious point. And if your MP was hapo hivyo nyuma, you need to recall him.